Uh, Welcome back again to NeiR Automata. In our last episode, we touched down onto the surface and were introduced to the resistance camp, and just basically getting used to our basic overworld throughout the entire game. You know, we're exploring more areas right now as we are exploring the Desert Ruin area, but we will be backtracking between every possible area in this game between each route.
Dude, I could have sworn you were about to say welcome back to More Signalis.
No.
I don't know what it was. That fucking pause made it seem like you were going to say Signalis.
Well, it's like I'm trying. Like I want to talk more, but at the same time, like not spoil anything for this game, because this game you could spoil like a good chunk of things just by because I played the game enough to like know the ins and out, but love to talk about this 10 out of 10 story. But we are now meeting up with one of the other resistance members.
Our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert.
The person's name is literally Jackass.
What?
Looks like it.
Even as a given name, why would you call yourself Jackass?
I don't know. I mean, 9S Lily was trying to be like, trying to say it like in the most like polite way possible.
I mean, even if you want to go for the older terminology with it being referring to a fucking donkey, that still sounds fucking weird.
I mean, in fact, also it's a female character being named Jackass over a male character.
Gate with explosives. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
What?
Are you sure, 9S?
Come on, dude. It's fucking explosions. You know, come on. Fire. You're supposed to be a fucking kid.
Be like Michael Bay.
Oh, dude, imagine a Michael Bay Power Rangers movie.
I don't think we need that. That'd be just Dynaman at this point.
I was about to say, I think it would work. I mean, Power Rangers is tokusatsu, and shit, if he used any more special effects, you probably could call the Transformer movies tokusatsu.
In some way they are. Oh my god, this is probably my least favorite area in the game, is the sand ruins. You could get lost in the desert zone pretty frequently, actually. But,
yeah, it seems easy to do.
Especially for...
This sand sure is slippery.
Like I said, this is probably this is, of course, one of the locations of one of the 3 DLC. There's, of course, as you progress through the game, you will at points see this is unit data has been collected, because this game has an encyclopedia of every like machine life form you encountered, but some you will not encounter like right away. Most of it is RNG related. So you will have to do a lot of resetting if you want to 100% this game.
Why can't we just have the catalog like in 1,000 Year Door?
Well, it's ain't 1,000 Year Door here.
Yeah, but you want your fucking mushroom waifu to be able to tell you the enemies right there and then.
Well, the thing is, like I said, there's multiple different enemies, but of course, like well, most of the, like I said, some of them you will also get between boss fights and like that too. As of course, every time you level out, you do heal you heal back to full health, which is a godsend sometimes.
Fucking.
Especially if you're running low on healing items and like that.
Fuck, I really miss that in Persona.
What?
Instant heal upon level ups.
Level up?
Because that was a thing in the PS1 trilogy.
I wonder why they got rid of it. I mean, this is like also in Persona 1, like there's like a certain dungeon, like your SP also.
Yeah, HP and SP upon level up in the one instance and Eternal Punishment. instantly fills back up. And it just fucking sucks.
Thanks.
But,
I mean, I can tell why they got rid of it, because I think it made some of the games, like, Persona 3, 4, and 5, like, really freaking easy to get through everything.
What's with the weird looking outfit?
yeah, but I mean, on some level, 3 specifically, I feel like it would have been fine, especially with the tiredness mechanic. Because you can and will screw yourself over if you continue to explore Tartarus while tired. And it doesn't matter how much SP you have, because one good hit and, well, you're down. Especially for a good couple of turns. Because I think being tired and sick, you can get dizzy.
Yeah.
Are those fucking suicide bombers?
Practically, yes, so don't get near them.
Like you did when you ran straight into them?
Well, it's not like there's sometimes where I accidentally like have dashed into them, but I don't want to. Because I'm just like every time I get to the desert zone, I try to get through anywhere I need as fast as I can.
Ah,
because
fuck, this area looks so bleak.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. Like, wait till you get to like this, like it's an area like where it's like a sandstorm. You can't see shit.
Oh fucking hell.
To be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's probably like the demons in Freerun.
Fucking Christ.
I mean, I like Freerun, but it's still funny to think about, especially that one kid demon.
When people talk about the demons and not freaking Demon Slayer, Freerun, I was like, because this. Okay, so this is basically your plug-in chip. This is where you can build your character the way you want it to. So you can, of course, add. Of course, you give attack up. You can do speed up, auto heal, deadly heal, crit up, and you can design your character the way you want your playstyle to be. So, if you're gonna be grinding, you could do when you're gonna be doing the grinding. I would make a EXP build to help increase the EXP, and then an attack build so you can take down the enemies quicker. But like I said, I will show that later as we go. There, of course, are weapons hidden throughout the entire area of the entire surface, but of course, some are locked behind chests, some are locked behind side quests, and some are locked behind the shops.
I'm half tempted to put it in the sand surfing theme from Sonic Adventure.
Why that?
You're in a desert. Tails was in a desert for some reason. I'm
getting like Sonic. I'm actually just putting Sonic and the Secret Rings in for like a little bit.
Well, I mean, there's no fire running through 2B's heart, so you can't really do that.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
Now we really just have. You gonna say?
No, I just realized I gotta change around the release dates for the first 3 Paper Mario episodes.
Okay.
But that's not important right now.
Yeah. Cool. Once you get transportation in this game, it's going to make traveling to everything way much quicker, unless you're trying to go for certain things to 100% the game.
Such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
Yeah, and those are probably $2,000 a month.
Probably, especially
Report. Mail notification
for how
received
expensive
from
housing
access
is now.
Well, I mean, Look, this looks like a city area. And cities are notoriously fucking expensive. Like, I saw a fucking house in DC, our fucking capital, go for like $3 million.
Why?
Because it's a fucking city. And it wasn't like, it's not like a house like you know like what we live in. It was one of the most narrow houses I've ever seen in my life, and you're sharing a wall with the neighbors.
This is why I prefer to live outside the city. Like, I wouldn't mind driving into the city, but I can't just live in the city.
Dude, I literally told my dad this. I would rather live in a Klan neighborhood than I would a city. Like, I would literally walk outside, I'll call out, "Hey, Earl, make sure the cross is cleaned up when I get home." Because I don't want to deal with the hell that is a city.
And of course, as you can tell, we have found one of the hidden weapons. I keep forgetting that sometimes when you pause this game, you have to wait a certain period of time just to... like, you have to be completely still sometimes. You can't be in the middle of, like, combat or anything to pause the game.
Oh, that is bullshit. But it's shit like that fucking annoys the hell out of me.
I mean, you get used to it after a while. Like, it's just like... Of course, you can perform certain combos with the game. If you were to press the light attack 3 times, you get a certain motion of control with the swings. If you do the twice with the light attack and then have the heavy attack, 2B will do. Of course, you can tell is doing a swing with both the sword and the axe. Of course, then if you just do it 3 times with her heavy attack, she'll swing it around.
Yeah, at least this is an actual combo system, unlike what fucking Strikers did.
Strikers was a poor attempt of like them trying to make it like a Dynasty Warrior style Persona game with actually give it a story though.
Well, I mean, even Dynasty Warriors did have a story, but it's like... My main issue is that it didn't feel like it was an actual combo. Like, here you got the light and heavy for a combo, and when we get to Devil May Cry, that has a pause system to it, where depending on, like, how long in between button presses will unleash a different combo with each weapon. Although, fuck, I'm not looking forward to doing Devil May Cry 1.
I think I say Devil May Cry 2 specifically.
Well, that... Look, I'm not looking forward to doing that either. But, I forget the one boss. It's this lava spider thing. You fight that fucker so many times. It's downright fucking comical. Yeah, Phantom. That's the fucker's name. Like after the mission, you fight him. He becomes a sore fucking loser and chases Dante through a fucking hallway. And I died to him multiple times in that hallway until I looked online and saw that you can fucking cheese the hell out of him with a Devil Trigger ability that you have to buy.
What are they doing here? It's like they were gathered here.
But I mean, too, yeah, that's not going to be fun, especially when I get to the fucking infested helicopter boss.
Yeah.
There it goes.
But,
I mean, what you, of course, okay, going back to what we were saying. What you saw back there, of course, whenever you see, like, stray Yorha units or if you die your previous body, you can find with all the stuff that you collected before you died, like XP items and stuff like that, will return.
Stay focused.
I mean, there is an online function, too, where you can, like, of course, you can take stuff from players who also played online But like the only time I used the option was just for the one achievement.
So, what the fuck is up with their programming?
It's elusive, honestly. I mean, they're trying to act like humans. Or trying to.
Is that why some of those bots were saying, like, help me and shit like that?
Yeah, like emotions and everything.
Alright, well, they're not blonde, so they can't really learn emotions. Sorry, that's only for Igus.
Yeah. That's for Igus.
Although, did they change her name in Reload?
No, it's still Igus.
Alright, because some people were calling her Aegis, which is her original Japanese name.
I mean, that's how they pronunciate it, though. So.
No, if that was the case, it would be spelled Aegis, not Aigis.
I don't really say ages that much. I just prefer Igus over anything. It just doesn't like roll with the tongue.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really roll off the tongue with Xenoblade 2, but I'll get to that when we do. Especially since Pyra's Japanese name is Homura and Mithra's Japanese name is Hikari.
Hikari. Yeah, I learned that from Smash.
Yeah, because you set the voices to Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Because especially when you play with Hero, it makes it really random. Every time I play this game, I always wonder how this moment here is even like possible.
What are they combining?
No, they're doing something else.
I'm gonna hate myself for this fucking reference.
What's happening?
Are they forming Crippletron?
No, not forming. Not forming that. No.
I literally hate myself for making that reference. Oh!
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh. They literally they created an android.
This is a machine.
Should I censor any of this? Even though there's no obvious junk?
I wouldn't really say so because they literally mention like, why can't we?
What, were you not expecting the
No, that caught me off guard.
Dude, I said in the Onimusha video that any boss that we fight multiple times would get that Street Fighter thing.
I mean, right now this is known as our first boss fight. I like to refer to it as the unnamed android.
Sword. Dodge. Projectile. Deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
No, he's not. He's not glowing, and there's no Digivice nearby. Calm the fuck down, dude. Oh, come on. No laughter to the Pokemon and Digimon reference.
I mean, I kind of got the reference. I was like, is everyone made that joke already?
Man, fuck you. I cannot wait till episode 14, more specifically when I upload it. The only reason why I say that is because the editor gets to decide the thumbnails.
I am very, very concerned.
You should be. You should be. I'm gonna grab a soda while you're shooting down this naked android.
Every time when I'm always low on HP, I always try to stay long range compared to close range, unless I know I can actually guard in time. But like, this boss is not hard to beat. As long as you know how to, unless you know when to properly dodge. This boss is mostly a walk in the park.
Is he leveling up?
Practically, yes.
Okay, good, because I looked away for a second, And then it goes
He's like level
8 to then to 9 and now to 10. Holy fuck.
Well, there's the first death.
Oh fuck, I think I forgot to cut this one out. Fuck it. I think it's important to show
I mean,
a proper death first.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like, this is really how the deaths will. Either the boss, like, it depends how these deaths go. Like, you could either be start at a certain access point, or you can start with the boss fights again, which is.
It goes to show how much I was actually paying attention during editing.
Yeah.
I will say for future stuff like this, whenever one of us dies in the game and have to redo a boss, if I actually can remember, I will try to cut to the point that one of us dies at. And holy fuck, yeah, he is quickly leveling up.
Leveling up. You can tell why the first couple phases are the easiest because of his level.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
Now he's de-evolving, but I mean, he's. Well, he's like one of like those, like those like superly enhanced androids that that see that basically like learns as he progresses.
Oh, like fucking Emerald from Sonic Advance. No, Sonic Battle.
Yeah.
I should just said Sonic X.
I mean, I forgot about Sonic Battle for a little while until I think it was like one of Johnny's videos.
I mean,
he brought it back.
It's not hard to forget about it.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, I actually remember at one point where I was at Walmart whenever Sonic Battle came out. I almost got it at Walmart at the point, but I changed my mind at the last second, and I think I got Apple version instead. God, when Walmart was actually good back then.
Hey, it would be better if they went back to 24 fucking hours.
That was weird how the fact they just decided to change hours all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, part of it was just COVID.
Oh yeah, I can understand that part. I'm just glad that where I work, it's not open till 11 anymore. There's the.
I was half tempted to make that thumbnail.
What, the stab?
Yeah, but I feel like that could have gotten the video taken down.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, everyone's asking like, how do androids bleed blood, even though they don't really?
Probably synthetic blood. Because I mean, a character in Metal Gear, in the Metal Gear series, gets turned into an android, and he still has blood.
Oh.
We gotta get out of here.
Here. I feel like they could not survive that. Even it's like a what if scenario. Like, what if Adam and Eve never survived that? And yes, that to what you're about to you just saw is basically the antagonists for the A and the B route, known as Adam and Eve.
Even though Eve is a guy, but okay.
And I mean, he does question like why his name is Eve, and he said that's a woman's name. But of course, Adam said like, "Be lucky you're been given a proper name."
Oh, so Adam's a fucking dick. Got it.
I know. I've never
Adam, you can
like that before. We better report this to command.
But of course, as the story progresses, like,
oh fuck, this is the part
like,
that you want. Oh, okay, so let me explain this. Yeah. So, I'm the one who edits everything. I don't mind doing that, especially since I love editing. Yeah. He told me that he'll be waiting at specific points for me to start and stop an episode. And I had a fucking horrible fucking time looking for these points. And before people ask, no, we didn't get the idea to have timestamps until I told him when I was editing this shit. And I also didn't come across anything about OBS that you were talking about.
Yes. Okay.
It must have not got picked up.
So we can contact command.
Makes sense.
Because your notes said after escape, so I'm thinking, okay, so still escaping, so I thought this would be the right spot, but apparently not.
Well, I was trying to keep the notes very brief without like spoiling stuff.
Oh no, I get it, I get it.
Because anytime I try to tell friends about this game, I try to tell them in the most cliff note based explanation without spoiling too much. Because unless you don't care about being spoiled, I can spoil the game. But if you don't want to be spoiled, I will never tell anything about the game until you actually play the game or watch the anime adaptation of the game.
Which, speaking of, how well of an adaptation do you think the anime is?
I think it's definitely, I say, how of a big NeiR person I was. I think it's a really great adaptation, especially for people who never got to expose the game, and this is probably their one way to get exposed to the story. But the only problem is you're missing the 9S portions of the story a little bit, so that's the one point I don't like. So like I said, because it's split into two parts. So the first part, like I said, will be focused on A route, and then technically part 2 focuses part of the B route, but it mostly goes into the C route. But the ending, I think I think the ending's a little different though, since now we're not gonna really explain anything. But
you can still continue, dude. You know how many episodes we've gotten over the actual video length?
Yes,
for all my games.
Yeah. But this, like I said, the C route it basically combines what's left of the story, and of course it has a lot of tiebacks to the NeiR, Gestalt / Replicant in terms of the setting. So, since this game is a sequel to Replicant / Gestalt, the reason I put them as both because they're practically the same thing. It's just the only difference is the protagonist is different.
Alright.
But we have gotten to the end of the episode. Tune in next time for the next episode of NeiR Automata, and hopefully that there's no more deaths for a little while.